Hello, my incredible mompreneurs. Welcome to another episode of the Making of a Mompreneur. Before we dive into today's topic, let's just take a moment to reflect. How did Q1 treat you? Did it bring triumphs, challenges, or a little bit of both? And now, as we stand at the threshold of a new quarter, how are you feeling about the journey ahead? Are you ready to embrace new strategies, balance work and family, and take your business to the next level? Today, we're not just talking about business, we're embracing it with passion and a purpose driven mindset. I'm here to walk you through 10 power moves for a stellar quarter designed specifically for you, the amazing mompreneurs juggling the beautiful chaos of motherhood and entrepreneurship. Together, we'll explore actionable steps to not only achieve your business goals, but also maintain that crucial work life harmony. So let's get started and make this quarter the most rewarding yet. Hi again, my name is Rasheeda Green. I am the founder and CEO of Get Coaching, the host of this wonderful Mompreneur HQ community, and the creator of the Digimompreneur Academy. I help moms who are destined to find time, money, and location freedom to start, grow, and scale online businesses so that they can build the life of their dreams without neglecting themselves or their families in the process. And I do that through a number of ways, including coaching, content, community, and of course, now through the Digimompreneur Academy. Now, with all that having been said, we are talking about Q2. And our subject for today is 10 steps to soar in your business this spring. So, as I mentioned, Q1 is over. We're now into Q2. It blew past us. It's already the fourth month of 2024, and it just seems like we came into the new year 2 days ago, right? So, let's talk about it today. Make sure you grab your pen, paper, or digital device to record some notes. Feel free to let us know where you're calling in from, where you're tuning in from, so that we know the reach and impact that we're making with the Mompreneur HQ Facebook community. And get ready because we want to help you to get your Q2 ready to make money. Now, if you have any comments or questions during the show, be sure to put them in the comment field. In fact, you can go ahead and put hashtag live if you're watching the show as it airs. And if it's a replay, after Wednesday at 2 p.m., feel free to put hashtag replay so that we know that you got caught up on this show. So again, we're talking about 10 steps to soar in your business this spring. And we're coming with some 10 tips that are very practical, but maybe you just didn't think about it, or maybe you haven't considered all of them together and how they work together to help you build your business and be stronger for yourself in your business. So, again, 10 steps to soar in your business this spring. If you are ready, put hashtag ready in the comments so that we know that you're ready to rock and roll. All right. The first tip we're going to talk about, easy peasy. We know we got to do it. It's just so hard. Is time management techniques. We're going to kick it off with time management and think about it. It's something so important. We only have 24 hours a day, and we spend those 24 hours so fast. We think, you know, it makes our head spin. But have you ever considered a specific technique to help you manage your time, whether that be apps or something like the Pomodoro technique? Now, when I first started, I didn't know anything about all of these different techniques that you can use, your different trackers and things like that. But when I heard about the Pomodoro technique, I thought it would be something that would be manageable for me. It's like a magic trick for productivity. You work for 25 minutes, then you break for 5 minutes. It's great for keeping focus while also having quick moments to check in on the kids, or you can try time blocking. Now, I moved on from Pomodoro because my attention span wasn't set up right for 25 minutes of work. But I went on to time blocking, and it's still a similar idea, but you're dedicating specific hours to specific tasks. So my calendar started to look so full, because I was putting all these things in there. And there was a point in time, even now, I would say if it's not on the calendar, it won't get done. If it's not on the calendar, I don't know what else is happening. If it's not on the calendar, I just won't know. So I've even gotten my husband to start using time blocking to put things on a calendar so that I know what's happening. So when it comes to date night, guess what? It's on the calendar so that I know, don't plan nothing else. There's going to be no meetings, no nothing, no coaching. This is what's on the calendar. This is what we're doing. So that's another opportunity or another technique that you can use. Both just depends, and any other really just depends on what works for you. So imagine uninterrupted hours for your work, then pure family time, right? Put it on a calendar. It's all about making every minute count. So those are two techniques that I've tried. And even though the Pomodoro technique is shorter, and it's in bursts, that should really help those with that are challenged with time, that are challenged with focus, to help you get centered around, okay, I'm going to drive hard 25 minutes. This is what I'm going to do. Take a 5-minute break, walk around a block, walk around the house, go get the clothes out the laundry, and then I'm going to come back and commit to another 25 minutes. So that is something that you may want to try first if you think that you need smaller bursts of time. Now, if you are someone who is very focused and you can knock out an hour at a time doing something, then maybe just use time blocking. But one of the things I would definitely ask you to put on there, not only business stuff, but also personal stuff. Put your personal things on the calendar. That includes your self-care, your doctor's appointments. Because sometimes we like to keep our calendars separate, but we're not separate individuals. We're one person, and our schedules encompass all of who we are. So make sure that you're including those type of details on your calendar so that you make sure that you are not overcommitting and that you're not forgetting something that you really intended on doing, but forgot to put it on your calendar. It's all about making every minute count. All right, so we're going to move on to number 2, digital marketing strategies for 2024. We're diving into the world of digital marketing, right? And in 2024, it is buzzing with opportunities. Think TikTok, even though they're in trouble, hot water, don't talk about it. Dances that showcase your product, Instagram stories that tell your brand's journey, or personalized email campaigns that speak directly to your customer's heart, right? The key, authenticity, vulnerability, honesty, go figure. Be real, be you, and watch your audience grow. Sometimes I even get caught with digital marketing and being on social media where I'm very guarded and protective of my personal and private space. It's not often that you'll see my family on my Facebook pages. Because I really, I'll post an event or something, but that's something that I need to develop as a business owner and trying to establish my brand as a mom entrepreneur. So mom means I have kids somewhere. I really need to consider that for myself. Now, as I'm giving you these 10 points, don't think that I'm just giving them to you and telling you, you got to go do that and you got to do that. You take these 10 points however you need them. What you don't need, toss it to the side. And just know that this is not me admonishing you, but also for me as a business owner to take these things into consideration for my own business. So I'm not talking at you. Believe me, we are sharing in this journey together. All right. Another thing that we also have to make sure in this second quarter, if we miss the mark in the first quarter, is that we have to consider self-care, right? Self-care. Now let's have a heart to heart about self-care, right? It's not just bubble bath and spa days. It's about finding those small moments for yourself amidst all of the chaos that may be going on around you. So if that's the kids yelling, mommy, if that's the spouse calling you by your name all day, babe, whatever it is, if it's your work, your employer's demanding more than 8 hours out of your time, if you have to bring work home, if you're doing 12-hour shifts at work because that's what they're requiring of you to do, 12 hours on, 12 hours off, all that good stuff, whatever the case may be, find time to take care of you. Meditation during nap time. a quick walk around the block, or even journaling your thoughts for about 10 minutes or so. These little small incremental adaptations to your life can really recharge your batteries. And remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. I think we say that all the time. Definitely had one of our guests, Dr. Monica, share that with us as well. You cannot pour from an empty cup. So you got to be filled. And like I said, it's not always the physical, my hair, my nails, my eyelashes, and my facial. It's not always that. I'm not saying it that you got to cut that out, because that's not what I'm saying, girl. I likes me a spa. But I'm saying that is not the limit of self-care. It's not just external, it's also the internal, right? Find your place of peace, reading, meditating, walking, exercising. All of these things are ways to help your body and your mind to be at rest and get some rejuvenation in between all of the craziness of your day. Another opportunity that you can think about for Q2 is effective outsourcing. If you're feeling like a one woman circus, it's probably because you are a one woman circus. You're actually doing all of the circus acts by yourself. It's time to consider outsourcing, whether it's the accounting part, your social media management, customer service, sales team, or whatever the case may be. There is someone who can help you in those trying and challenging times. Imagine having a few hours a week. What would you do with that time? Think about it. If you say to yourself, if you start doing that time blocking, and you can now see how much time you're spending on social media, and I'm not saying on personal, but just building out your social media calendar and promotions for your business, and you've been time blocking, and you see that you're using 2 hours a week, that's 8 hours a month, getting your social media together. And think about it. If you're billing at $150, let's keep it even. If you're billing at $200 an hour for 8 hours, that's $1,600 that you could be making in a month. But if you get the right person or the right team, say a social media manager who is only charging you $800, not only of $800 a month, not only are you saving $800 a month because your time is worth money, and we've calculated $1,600 a month on social media management. You've hired someone who's going to do it for $800, so you save $800. But guess what? Not only do you save $800, you save all of those 8 hours that you would have been spending doing it yourself. So now you get time and money back, right? So these are the things to consider when outsourcing. Is it worth your time? I spoke to someone who is really interested in learning everything about the business, about running a business. And she is an astute, person who does all the studying and learns all the tricks and trades of running a business, and then goes out and does them. Hey, I applaud you. You do you, because that is awesome that you learn how to run your business so that it's easier to then transition to outsourcing those jobs, because now you can create the assets that you need to be able to train that person in the way that you want them to work. That's another thing about effective outsourcing. It's not about just hiring someone, right? You want them to do work the way that you would do work. You want to carbon copy yourself, if that's an example, but even better, right? So hopefully the way you do business is a correct and fantastic way, and they would only come in and enhance it, right? Versus you do business the way you do business, they're not doing it the way you want them to do it, and now you're mad and you're firing folks. So effective outsourcing with me, there would be a happy medium where what you've presented as a way to do business and what they know from their experience can now mesh together to be a great working relationship, where you would get to have time to play with your kids, focus on the big picture of business strategies that you need. Outsourcing is not a luxury. So if you're thinking, oh, I don't have money for that, I'm just going to go ahead and keep doing what I'm doing, it's not a luxury. It's really a strategy for growth. If you can, again, the example that I gave, cut out using 8 hours a month on social media, save $800 a month doing the work, that's an opportunity for you to then grow your team and your business. So consider that when looking at your plans for Q2 this year. Financial planning and budgeting. I'm not even going to go into all that because your girl can't really talk about financial planning and budgeting. But if we had to decode planning, it's not just for the Wall Street types, right? Understand your business's inflow and outflow. What's coming in, what's going out. It really is just a numbers game, and it can be challenging when you're just starting out. But try to make sure that you are budgeting for the essentials, but also for growth and emergencies. We don't want to get stuck in a situation where every dime that we're making, we're putting back out. We want to make sure that we're financially planning and budgeting so that we are on top and not living paycheck to paycheck. We can use apps like Mint and QuickBooks to keep track of your finances. And smart financial planning today means a flourishing business tomorrow. So keep thinking about that in Q2 and how you can incorporate better financial management into your business. Another thing we want to do is build a strong brand. A strong brand tells a story. Whose story? Your story. It's how your customer recognizes you in a sea of others. Think of your brand as a person. What does it stand for? How does it speak? From your logo to your customer service, you want to ensure that every aspect reflects your brand's personality, and it needs to be consistent and be memorable. When you're building your brand, you want to make sure that you are talking about you and your business and how you operate on a consistent basis. You want to make sure that your images for your social media graphics are all on top of each other. Where not all on top of each other, but that they all intertwine with one another, that they encourage people in the same manner. So you're not saying, oh, go paint your wall blue, and then on your next post you're like, oh, yellow's the best color ever. And then the next post you're talking about, pastels are the best. Which one is the best? Which one is your brand connected to? Which one is your brand? What about your brand that people are going to be attracted to, drawn to, and continue to support? You want to make sure that you're building a strong brand by being consistent. All right, next we want to have customer engagement strategies. What is all of this without customers, right? You can't have a business without customers. So we want to make sure that you know that engagement is currency. That is the new currency. Likes, it's engagement, but it really does not pay the bills. What you want to do is know your customers, respond to their comments on social media, create content that solves their problems. And you know what? Surprise them with a birthday email or a special offer. It's about creating experiences, not just transactions. And if you are part of the Mompreneur HQ and you engage with us and let us know at the beginning of the month that if your birthday is in that month, then we do share a little surprise for you for your birthday. So you want to make sure that you are engaging your customers and getting to know them and them getting to know you. All right. Another is work-life balance. I like to call it work-life harmony more, but generally people understand work-life balance. And all it means for me is, that they all work together. Balance might indicate that something has to give and something's going to take. But harmony means they work together. Balancing business and babies, no, it is not an easy feat. But you're a mompreneur. You've got this. How do I know? Because moms are amazing, period. We do so much. And even if we have the most supportive spouse and the most kind-hearted village and the most responsive team of help, whether you have a nanny or you have a maid service that comes in, no matter how many things you might outsource, you still, as a mom entrepreneur, have your plate. But when we're talking about work-life harmony is about setting realistic goals, knowing when to step back, knowing when to say no, and knowing that no is a complete sentence, and asking for help when needed. You want to communicate with your family, maybe even involve them in the small business tasks. Make them a part of your journey and find joy in the balance. And, making them a part of your journey is not only helpful in the sense of work life harmony, but it's also financially beneficial. If you have family members that can help you out in your business, you can put them on payroll and they get paid. You get in a deduction. You get a deduction. They get paid. And if it's your children, you can then have your children invest in other business opportunities and just have them to start growing their nest egg before they even hit their teens, right? Cleaning off desks, emptying garbage cans, cleaning the bathroom that's closest to your office. These are tasks that if they're young or good enough with social media, they can even do your social media for you, and they can charge you or you can pay them. And these are opportunities that you can really consider in helping your children then to become little mini moguls and entrepreneurs. Work life harmony does not mean that something has to give. It just means you have to take all these other things that I've listed, like time management and being able to build a strong brand. Just takes all of that working together and building your business and loving on your family in a way that is not going to take away from it, but to make it strong, make your family bond stronger. The ninth way that I would want to recommend is networking and community building, right? Community is everything. And if you join online forums, if you can join online forums, attend local business events, or even start your own mompreneur meetup. Hey, I'd come, let me know. Share your challenges and your victories, and you want to be able to collaborate, refer, and support each other. Remember, when one of us grows, we all grow, right? And if you're building a community of people who support your brand, that's even better. So that you have an audience that you can actually sell and promote and sell to. That's an opportunity. That's the way you can building your fan base is a way to build your business, because now you have a way to get sales, get ideas, poll the audience, get some insight into what they're thinking, what they need, and then you can produce products that answers that need or solves that problem. So that's another way to grow your business. Plus, when you got collaborations with folks, you kind of exchange your audience with their audience and grow from that. The same works when it comes to referrals and affiliate marketing, right? So now I have built this community of people who are like-minded, who are building their business as well. And if they think that my product is in alignment with what they're doing, they can promote my product to their audience, and I get in front of their audience and get new sales that I may not have gotten without the collaboration and affiliate relationship. And it works the other way, right? That's a give and take. You don't want to be the taker and a consistent taker and never giving back in a relationship, because, like any other relationship, it will end soon. So you want to make sure that you are in a position to be able to offer something, because it's not always going to be money. It's not always going to be this high ticket offer. But do you have social media skills? Do you have a particular course that may address a pain point in that person's audience? There is usually some type of agreement that can be made between collaborators to be able to establish some type of networking or collaborative relationship where both of you benefit. All right. And lastly, number 10 is innovation and growth. All right. It's not just about the big tech companies. Big tech is not the only company that's going to grow. It's for us too, us mompreneurs, us small business owners, us minority women business owners, right? Innovation and growth. Maybe it's trying a new social media platform. You used to be on Facebook, but you're like, I'm going to try Instagram. Fine. Exploring a new product line. You used to just do, let's see, t-shirts. Now you want to do mugs, add a new product line, or adopting a new business tool, right? You heard about AI and was like, no, but now you've gotten some more information. It's been out there a little longer. You've done a little research. And so now you want to try these new AI tools that are available to you online. You want to be able to stay curious, stay adaptable, and keep learning. Growth is about taking small, brave steps every day. You don't have to take the big leaps, and those small incremental steps that you can take. And I'll just share with you, 10 minutes a day writing can help you to help you to create a book for your business. 10 minutes a day in marketing can help you to grow your audience for your business. 10 minutes a day of meditation can help clear your mind for your workday each day. There are just little habits, little small habits that can create great impact if you have that one word that we always talk about, and it's consistency. So, those are my 10 points, 10 steps to soar in your business this spring. If you implement one or all 10 of these tips into your business, make sure you share that with us so that we know how we are impacting you with the information that we're sharing on a weekly basis, because we definitely want you to be able to innovate and grow. We want you to network and build your community. We want you to have work life harmony, and use your customer service and customer engagement strategies. Build a strong brand. Consider financial planning and budgeting. Create an opportunity for effective outsourcing, and consider yourself as an important priority for Q2 in succeeding with your business by implementing self-care strategies, digital marketing strategies, as well as self time management techniques. These are the 10. I wish you the best in implementing them. Make sure that you comment, share, so that someone else can enjoy what you've been learning in the making of a mompreneur show. We are here on a weekly basis giving you information, tools, and resources to help you grow your business as a mom entrepreneur. If you have suggestions, ideas that you would like us to talk about, drop them in the comments. We will definitely consider them, as we are here weekly. That's 52 weeks of information that we have to drop for our community. And guess what? We are about to celebrate our 4th year in business. So that means at least 2 of those years we were doing weekly lives, right? So we have been doing this for quite some time now, and we want to make sure that you're not getting bored with our content. So do share with us what you think we should talk about, and we'll investigate and come up with a show just for you. We want to thank you for participating in our episode. Stay tuned for the next episode of The Making of a Mompreneur. Until next time.